Hi everyone, it's Jess, the coffee tester from the Coffee Blog. I'm here with Kirsten Day from
Soulmate Shoes.
and we're just going to do a little Q&A on shoes and coffee.
Yep, so I'm going to get us started here, and so I'm going to ask Jess where her favorite place to buy shoes is.
My favorite place to buy shoes is probably, I don't know, I'd say it's my favorite place, but the place where I get most of my shoes is probably Kohl's. I don't know, I feel like it's just reasonably priced and, you get other stuff there too, and they're always cute. I'd say Kohl's is my go-to place.
For me, I probably get most of my pairs of shoes from Target or TJ Maxx, just because that's where I go to buy clothes a lot of the time, so I'm already there. But any of the shoe stores where they just have all random shoes, those we sometimes run into when I'm looking for something for a specific occasion. Yeah.
My thing with TJ Maxx is, since I have a bigger foot, since I'm 5'11", so 9.5 shoes there aren't that much cute things at TJ Maxx for people with my size.
It's hit or miss there with clothes and shoes. Yeah. So occasionally I find a nice pair there, but sometimes they're all horrible.
Yeah. All right. So did you drink coffee today?
Yeah, I'm actually drinking my second cup of coffee right now.
I actually totally forgot you had that.
Got up this morning and made half a pot. I drank half a pot of coffee this morning. I just fill up my Yeti and I take it to class with me. And then I was out of coffee ground, so I had to go to Starbucks to get more. So I went ahead and got myself another coffee.
Makes sense. I did not drink coffee today. I actually don't drink coffee on most days. The only time I actually drink coffee is when I have to write a blog for this. So, yeah, I did not.
Okay, so what is the most you've ever paid for a pair of shoes?
Okay, so this is kind of a skewed answer. What I have personally paid for a pair of shoes would be $60, I'd say. But I own more expensive pairs of shoes than that, because my mom has bought me hunter boots for Christmas, or Sperry boots, and those are usually $70. And I have a pair of Uggs, so those were probably expensive, but those were gifts.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, me personally have only paid $60, I'd say.
Yeah, I would say I'm probably right around there too, with 60 for what I've personally paid. But my running shoes that I run in are about $120 if we can't find them on sale. And I needed new running shoes every 4 or 5 months in high school.
Yeah. So, pricey hobby.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the only thing you need.
Yeah.
You don't need anything else to run. You just need nice shoes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then I also have a pair of Uggs, which I'm sure weren't cheap. And a few other nice pairs of boots. Because I know when I rode horses, my cowboy boots were not cheap.
Yeah, I have boots that, for the fair that weren't cheap either. I actually was going to buy, they're these Sperry, little, they're not normal Sperry's, they kind of look like Vans.
Mm-hmm.
My, black and pink pair. Yeah, so when I bought those at Dillard's. Never go to Dillard's. It's so expensive and, nothing's ever on sale. But, so I, went to buy, I talked myself into buying one of the pairs because they were, $80. And I was just you know what, I've wanted a pair forever, I'm going to do it. Go to checkout, and they were on sale for $20. So I went back and got another pair. I was this is, amazing. So I almost bought more expensive shoes, but I lucked out.
That's so nice. I need to, learn how to find shoes on sale, because they're so expensive.
Well, they weren't even, marked down. The lady was oh, these are $20. And I was what?
Let me go get, 3 more.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so when did you start drinking coffee?
So my sophomore year of high school, I had drink in some, Starbucks. My mom, she was a Starbucks goer as, a kid, and she worked at my school, so every morning on the way to school, we had to go through the Starbucks line, and she'd get a venti skinny vanilla latte, extra hot, no foam, and me and my family all knows her coffee order. Still, to this day, we still know what she got when we were, in 3rd and 4th grade.
That's cute.
So I would, sip on hers when she'd go. But I never, drank coffee until my sophomore year during track. because our meets were more during the week than cross country. Cross country was like Saturdays.
Mm.
But they were away, and track meets last forever. And then I wouldn't have started homework until I got home at like 11 or 12, so late nights.
I started drinking coffee probably like junior year in high school. I had drank it before, but I actually hated it. Like, I literally hated it. So, like, whenever we did go to Starbucks or something, like, I would get, like, the chocolate chip frappuccino, like, type thing that has absolutely zero coffee in it. So, then, like, my junior year of high school, like, I think it was my brother's fiance, like, turned me on to, like, like, caramelized coffee and, like, just adding a whole bunch of junk in it. And so then, from there, I've become a coffee fan.
It took me a while to, like, be able to drink it without just, like, a ton of creamer or anything in it. But it saved me in high school, for sure. And now, I drink so much coffee now that I'm in college. It's horrible. Okay, so what is the most comfy pair of shoes that you own?
Oh, this is a tough one. I have, like, actually, I don't really have that many uncomfortable pairs of shoes. So, like, I don't know. I guess I'd say, like, I have this really cute pair of tennis shoes. They're, like, pink. They're, like, I think they're New Balances, actually. I got them on sale at Dick's for, like, $20. They're, like, so light and flexible. Like, it's literally like you're not wearing a shoe. So I'd go with those.
Yeah, I have a pair of Nike Frees that I got last year during Black Friday because I convinced my dad that there was buy one, get one 50% off, and I should have just got 2 pairs of running shoes at the same time, but I was absolutely not about to run in a pair of Nike Frees, and I got them anyway.
Nice.
And so I got those, and they're just, like, super light. They kind of just feel like you don't really feel like you have shoes on, because they're just, like, they slip on, and there's, like, nothing to them, but they're super comfy, and, like, I think the bottom might be, like, memory foam even.
Ooh. Mine are, like, seriously, it's like you're just walking on, like, a cloud. Like, it doesn't feel like anything's, like, around your foot. Like, it's really nice.
That's how mine are.
Alright, so you clearly already kind of talked about this, but do other people in your family, like, drink coffee?
Yeah, so my dad, as long as I remember, has been drinking coffee. And he said he didn't start drinking coffee until, like, we were all born. I guess both my parents were, like, Coke drinkers. They'd just, like, wake up and drink a Coke, which is super weird to me because, like, no one in my family...
Funny you say that.
Nobody in my family really drinks soda now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so he's been drinking coffee as long as I can remember. But he just drinks it black. And then my mom drinks coffee, but it's more creamer. Sorry. More creamer than coffee. And then my older brother started drinking it probably about when I did. So, yeah.
My family, until, like, literally, my whole childhood, my mom always drank coffee, but she just, like, she never, like, stopped anywhere to get coffee. So, like, if she'd have, like, we had her little, like, Mr. Coffee pot that she, like, literally just drank black coffee out of. She never put, like, milk or anything in it. And then when she'd actually come home from work, she would, like, put water back through her coffee grounds. So, like, it was just, like, watered down coffee. But, like, she was like, I can't drink, like, full coffee, like, right now. I don't know. But that's what she always did, like, all through my childhood. My dad, seriously, probably, like, 2 years ago, he started drinking coffee in the morning. But he used to drink, like, Mountain Dew every single day. Like, he still does drink it every day, but, like, it was, like, his go-to, got him through. No one else really drinks coffee. Like, I do occasionally. My brother Andy actually does now in the morning. He started when he had kids, so about 3 years ago. His children do not.
Sense.
Yeah, his children do not sleep at all, so he started drinking coffee. That's pretty much it, though. Yeah.
What is the least comfortable pair of shoes you own?
Oh, this is a toss-up. Okay. So, like, actually, no, I lied. So, the most uncomfortable pair of shoes I have are a tall pair of, like riding boots, like winter boots, you know? They're, like, gray. But they, like, my foot's kind of wide, so it, like, squeezes, like, the ball of my foot, and it, like, literally makes my foot feel absolutely terrible. I can't wear them anymore. So, yeah, that's...
I have a pair of nude, like, business heels that I got because I knew I was going to need heel, like, because Gail got on us last year for not having heels.
I haven't bought heels, so I'm not doing it.
And, like, a lot of our events are, like, around campus, and we have to walk from building to building. I was like, oh, this is horrible. And I didn't really think about it. I just, like, found a cheap pair of heels because I wasn't about to drop, like, a lot of money on a pair for how little we wear them. And so I got those, and I hate them. Like, they, like, pinch at your heel, you know, like, to hold your heel in place. So there's always a blister on my heel, and then the way your toes sit in it, they're just not comfortable.
I was gonna say it's a toss-up between, like, my dress flats and those boots. But, like, my dress flats are only uncomfortable if I wear them, like, all freaking day and, like, walk, like, across camp. Like, I don't know, like, my only complaint about those is I get a blister. Whereas, like, my boots physically hurt my feet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, those heels are the blisters are in the worst spots. I don't know. It's rough.
Alright, so what is your, like, favorite flavor or, like, thing to add to coffee?
Typically, my go-to is vanilla, just because it's so, like, it's kind of a subtle sweet. Like, I don't feel like it's overwhelming at all. But, like, seasonally, I kind of follow the drinks that get popular. Because, like, love a good pumpkin spice latte. I just got a peppermint mocha because it snowed this weekend, and it just felt like it was the right thing to do. But, I don't know. They're, like, I don't really like caramel, like, just caramel in it. Like, it needs to be, like, caramel and something.
I'm the complete opposite. I love caramel with my whole heart. I get caramel in everything. Like, even, like, my favorite ice cream is, like, a caramel sundae. Like, that's just amazing to me. My favorite candy bar is, like, a Milky Way. Like, simply caramel Milky Ways. Like, so just caramel. Like, I'm a caramel fanatic, so I'm all about putting it in my coffee. That's one reason, like, I love iced caramel macchiatos so much. Because, like, the caramel's, like, literally, like, puddled at the bottom. Like,
see, I like the caramel drizzle. It's the caramel syrup that they put in things that I don't like.
I get that.
But the caramel drizzle is good. I love to put that on, like, brownies.
Oh, I bet. Oh, that sounds so good.
So good. One of my favorite things to do when I'm at work. Okay, so this is a question that I ask everyone, and it's really just one I have a very strong opinion about. But should boys wear socks with slides?
Oh my gosh, yes. In my opinion, everyone should wear socks with slides. Like, I don't want to see your toes. Like, that's just weird. I don't know.
Oh, I agree. 100%. It's gross. Especially when guys don't wear socks because they have gross feet.
Yeah, oh my god, and like, oh, no, I don't even want to talk about, like, hairy toes. No. But, so disgusting.
And I feel like girls don't wear slides that often. So, like,
but, like, and it's one thing, like, flip-flops, like, totally different sandals, like, I'm prepared to see your toes, like, and they're usually painted and cute, and it's fine, but, like, slides, no.
Put some socks on. I don't want to see your feet.
Yeah, no, totally against it in every way possible, and for some reason, boy athletes, like, think it's cool, and I just don't get it. Like, it's not okay.
No, absolutely not. So, if you're listening to this, and you don't wear socks with slides, start wearing socks with slides.
No one wants that. No one. Alright, so what is your go-to coffee order?
This is hard because it changes so often. Recently, it's either been just like a black iced coffee or like a black cold brew, just because it's easy and I don't have to, like, a lot of times, like, the sugar hurts my stomach, so I don't try not to drink that much sugar. But I don't know. The last couple weeks, it's been just like a pumpkin spice latte because it's fall and it just tastes good and it's been cold. So I've been wanting something warm. But I don't know. I don't really have guess my, like, classic go-to is probably, like, a vanilla or iced vanilla latte or a hot vanilla latte if it's cold and gross outside. So
I'd have to say okay, so until like literally this semester, my go-to order, like no, against all odds, like I would order it every single time is an iced caramel macchiato. Like it just never did me wrong. I got it every single time. And now I've been getting a caramel latte a lot. Like I just love it and it's amazing and yeah, so that would be mine.
Which makes sense because my favorite flavor to add to drinks is vanilla and yours is caramel.
Exactly.
Okay, so how many pairs of shoes do you think you own?
Oh my god, I literally couldn't even. Just the ones at school, I probably have over 20. Oh yeah, so probably all. This sounds so bad. Oh my god. Like, including my shoes at home and here. Oh, this sounds so bad. I'd say around 50.
Yeah.
Maybe more. Yeah. Oh. I have so many.
Probably have 15 to 20 pairs here.
I have so many.
But it's just like, so many of my shoes are like the same thing. Like,
see, I'm the opposite. I have
so many pairs of running, like tennis shoes, but like.
Oh, see, I have 3 different pairs of tennis shoes, but they're each a different color. Like I have black, dark purple, and then like light pink.
Yeah. See, no, mine are just like running shoes that I either ran in, or like I got them for different reasons.
Oh no, I still like casually wear all of mine. Like I don't work out. I don't use my running shoes.
So I have like my running shoes, my running tennis shoes that I have like running right now, and then I have my black and gold Nike Frees, and then I have a pair of racing flats at home, so for road races they don't have spikes in them, and then I have Hoka's that are made for like long distance running. I have a pair of trail tennis shoes, my spikes for racing, and just like I could keep going.
Yours is more like functionality, whereas like mine is more like outfit wise. Like,
see, I need to do that more.
Yeah,
I spent so much money on shoes for running, and I like use them. See, like, I've never ran a road race in my road racing shoes.
Yeah, I just don't. Like, I try not to buy the same thing twice. Like, because don't get me wrong, I have like 8 pairs of booties, but they're all different color. So like they all go with like different outfits. Like I'm that kind of person. And like all my sandals are like, yeah, they might be the same style, but like they're a different color or different like, yeah. So that's mine. Like I have to have the perfect shoe to match my outfit.
I need more shoes to match my outfits because I'm always like, does this look bad? Like, is it okay, or should I like not wear this outfit today?
Oh, okay, so you're probably a little biased to this, maybe or not. I don't know. But Dunkin' or Starbucks, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so I didn't have a Dunkin' in my hometown. So like growing up, it was like if you wanted coffee, you were probably going to Starbucks. But since I've like started drinking Dunkin', like I've got it a few times this summer just based on where I was. Like I couldn't find a Starbucks, and it's cheaper. I can get like a 30-ounce iced coffee for like $3. Exactly. Which no one needs 30 ounces of coffee, but I drink that much all the time, so it's fine. And it's just like I've never had the food, which I've heard great things about the food also. So just like the fact that Dunkin's cheaper and to me is just as good. Like I love their iced coffee. I would say Dunkin', but Starbucks I feel like is more focused on like the coffee aspect.
I'd agree with that.
So like they do have like people that want like just espresso shots or like pour overs or stuff like that. Starbucks does have more of that sense of things.
I was gonna say I am okay. So I'm not really a in-depth coffee drinker. I have coffee's coffee to me, but to lots of people it's not. So this probably isn't a good opinion, but in my opinion, like I just always I was kind of always like taught to believe like Starbucks was the superior coffee. Like I don't know why, but like that's just like whenever you talked about coffee, people were like, oh, Starbucks, like that's where you went to get coffee. But then my brother's fiance was like, oh no, Dunkin', like here, opened my eyes to this. It's so good. Like she said, so much cheaper. You go there and I feel like they have, like, I like it better this way. Like, most people probably don't, but it's not solely focused on coffee. Like, I get a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, and then they have, like, 10 million kinds of donuts. They also have, like, you can get, different kinds of bagels, like, different hot sandwiches. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot bigger variety for people. So if you're kind of more like the mainstream coffee drinker, like, you probably like Dunkin' better. But if you're, like, more focused on coffee and, like, actually, like...
Also, if you drink coffee every day, there's no reason to pay Starbucks prices every single day. I work there, and I get a discount, and that is literally the only reason I drink Starbucks as often as I do, because it costs way more than it should.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'd say Dunkin'. That's my go-to.
Okay. So, did you have a favorite pair of shoes when you were little?
Okay, yes, and my mom actually still has them to this day. I had these light pink cowgirl boots that, like, I wore with, like, literally every outfit, but they had this, like, little silver pointed toe, like, that was metal. Mm-hmm. They had black soles, and then they were light pink, and they had, like, these designs on the side that were, like, trimmed in, like, diamonds. So, yeah, I thought I was, like, hot shit walking around in my pink cowgirl boots.
I also had a pair of pink cowgirl boots. I'm sure I got them as soon as I started riding horses, because when I was obsessed, like 3 years old, broke my arm falling off the back of the couch pretending it was a horse.
Nice.
So my parents, like, knew from the beginning what they were dealing with. And then they bought me my first pair of cowgirl boots. They were light pink. I think they had a silver toe also. I think that was just a classic, like, little standard, kid cowgirl boot type deal. And then I think there was, like, maybe a flower, like, design on the side, and then a purple strap that came across, like, the top of the ankle area.
Gotcha.
And I wore them everywhere. Like, I swear I wore them to church. Like, I remember wearing them in the nursery at church.
Yeah, definitely. I like, never took them off.
I didn't either. I'm sure my parents had to force them off of my feet, because they couldn't have been clean either, because I wore them to the barn. Like, I rode in them, too, so they weren't like they were just my dressy cowgirl boots. Yeah. Like, they got used.
Alright, so do you prefer hot coffee or iced coffee?
I'm definitely an iced coffee person. Like, I can just drink it all day long, which is probably a bad thing. Like, there are some days I have to, like, stop and think, did I have water today? Mm-hmm. Because I'll just put coffee in, like, my Yeti or, like, a water bottle and just carry my coffee around if it's iced, because it doesn't have to, like, it stays good all day long. And so then I'm just not sure if I've had anything else but my coffee.
It's a good point.
But no, in the winter, like, right now, it's cold outside. Our house is usually kind of cold. Mm-hmm. So, like, if I can just sit down and have, like, a hot cup of coffee, it's pretty great.
I used to be those people that drink iced coffee in the middle of December, like, snowstorm, blizzard, I'm drinking an iced coffee. Whereas now, I prefer, like, I'm definitely not going to drink, like, a freaking latte in the middle of July, like, but I definitely, like, I want something warm that I just, like, hold in my hands and just, like,
cuddle up to it.
Especially, like, after, like a tough morning, like, because I have, like, a break in between class and work. So if I just, like, sit down before I go to work and, like, with my coffee, and it just, like, melts away my stress, and I'm like, okay, I can continue on with my day.
Yeah. No, definitely in the winter, warm coffee is the move. And my aunt and uncle live in Michigan, so we always go up there around Christmas time and go skiing and stuff. But I think we go through 4 or 5 pots.
Dang.
We just, like, keep it going. Like, we're on the last cup, you yell, like, does anyone else still want coffee? It's always yes, and then we start another patch, and you just keep going.
That's funny.
We live on it, my house.
Oh, yeah, not so much in my house.
It's, like, funny, though, because we're all, like, crackheads most of the time because we're so caffeinated. But if we don't have our coffee...
bouncing off the walls.
If we don't have our coffee, you can tell.
See, my family's just, like, chaotic in the first place. So, like, I feel like if you added caffeine to that, it would be 10 times worse. like, I grew up with 3 older brothers, so, like, just chaos, constant chaos, and we were, like, the house that, like, everyone came to, like, hang out, so, like, it was, like, us 4 plus, like, 8 other kids, and it was just screaming and yelling and running. I don't know how my mother made it through, to be honest.
I think running really just killed all of us. Like, we used any energy we had running. So then coffee saved us the rest of the time.
Definitely.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today. So I hope you enjoyed our little podcast about coffee and shoes.
Thank you so much for listening, and hopefully you listen next time.
Yeah, that works. Come back and listen to us again. We're a great time.
Bam, that's what I meant to say.